Hello, friends. It's Carla, your online doctor, with today's Live in 5. Today is Wednesday, August 12th. It is 5 p.m. So, we've talked about dietary supplements that can boost your immune function and possibly decrease your risk of getting COVID-19 or getting an infection with COVID-19, of course. Now we can add fermented foods to the list of things that are helpful. Now, which shouldn't come as a big surprise due to the huge influence your gut health has on your overall immune health. We've talked about that many times in the past. Now, a study published on July 7th, 2020, out of Berlin, revealed mortality rates from COVID-19 were lower in countries that traditionally consumed fermented foods. Now, the researchers obtained data from the EFSA, which is the European Food Safety Authority database, and compared it to COVID-19 mortality statistics from the Johns Hopkins Coronavirus Resource Center, which many of us here in the States look to as our resource for a number of cases here in the U.S. Now, the foods they looked at included fermented vegetables, pickled vegetables, fermented milk, and yogurt specifically. They looked at other variables including population, age over 64, obesity rate, and many other factors, but only fermented vegetables showed statistical significance, meaning people who ate fermented vegetables had a lower mortality rate. Now, for each gram per day increase in consumption of fermented vegetables, the mortality risk for COVID-19 decreased by 35.4%. That's a big number, and that's for every gram per day. Now, we know that fermented foods are rich in probiotic bacteria, which improve the health of your gut microbiome. This enhances your overall immunity. Two recent studies have also shown that your gut microbiome can affect your emotions and overall mental health. Now, there's a definite link between gut health and immunity, and now there's more evidence to support gut health with neurologic health, okay? With increased depression found in those with weak or depleted gut bacteria or healthy gut bacteria, okay? So the sicker your gut bacteria, the more likely you were to have neurologic conditions, depression, anxiety, etc. Now, aside from fermented foods, zinc is another dietary factor that affects your mental health and your risk for infection, including coronaviruses. So we come back to zinc yet again. Zinc plays a part in modulating the body's response to stress. The highest amount of zinc in the body is found in our brains, particularly the hippocampus. Zinc deficiency can lead to symptoms of depression, memory problems, and more. Now, zinc supplementation has been shown to have antidepressant effects on a par with some prescription medications. Zinc is also important for immune defenses as a cofactor in many enzyme reactions in the body. The T cells don't work without zinc and actually call for more release of inflammatory cells in the face of zinc deficiency. Low zinc levels are also associated with a loss of taste and smell. We talked about that already. That's kind of interesting. So no wonder zinc is recommended as a natural option in the face of any respiratory illness. Okay, not just COVID-19. Zinc is well known as being one of the things natural people tend to use when they have any respiratory infection, including the flu. So it just goes to suggest use it now. Okay, it's a pretty benign option, and I certainly would be, putting it on my list. I know I take it every single day. So that's what I have for you. So if you are a person who likes fermented vegetables, if you like sauerkraut, if you like kimchi, if you like I mean, even drinks like kombucha, which is fermented, but it's not a vegetable. If you like pickles, maybe the time to start upping your intake of them because your mortality risk may actually go down. So, on that note, I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will see you again tomorrow for another Live in 5.